Coverage turns to the last-minute decision today in Springfield to allow students to go home early if they wanted due to the excessive heat.
This after 2 days of planned early dismissals in the city. Parents and a teacher are speaking out to Western Mass News reporter Briseida Landaverde, calling on the district to put a better system into place. Briseida?
Well, Chris and Jordan, many frustrated by this last-minute call, given little notice about the option. Some parents really had to scramble to find a way to pick up their children. Meantime, a Springfield teacher described the unbearable conditions to me while sitting inside of her classroom.
The second floor is at about 95 degrees.
A Springfield Public School teacher who did not wish to be identified spoke to Western Mass News by phone while inside her classroom on Wednesday. She says she felt the extremely hot temperatures right when she walked in the door.
I was here at 7 o'clock and by 7:30 I was like soaking wet from sitting just at the computer. That's how unbearable it is in the building.
She tells Western Mass News the district sent out an email at about 11 a.m. to staff notifying them there would be an optional early dismissal at noon due to the heat.
Then they sent a robocall out to the parents.
One parent we spoke to at Lincoln Elementary School tells us he immediately drove to pick up his 2 kids, but realizes this could be troubling for parents who could not leave work.
Since COVID, I wasn't able to work, so I find it a little bit easier for me, so I'm always on the go for them. So whenever they gave me the call, as soon as I got the text, I was heading straight over here.
Another family not so lucky. Andrea Ortiz tells us she got a call from a family member to pick up her niece and had to immediately leave her online class. She tells us in Spanish, "It is affecting me because I am also studying, and if they would have notified us earlier, so parents could have more time to ask someone else to pick up their kids." And there are some students who had no option but to stay until the end of day.
We also have bus children and they can't leave until the 3:15, 3:30 because of, parents have to be home to accept the child.
The Springfield teacher telling us this was poorly handled by the district and the call should have been made earlier, like the pre-planned early dismissal days on Monday and Tuesday.
So they could have done like a snow day thing and did it at 5:30 and sent out a call and said it was going to be an early pickup today.
She says no air conditioning within the school buildings is a real problem.
So I have 5 windows and only 2 open, and most of our teachers, they only open like 2 or 3 inches. And we have 1 fan we're allowed in the classroom because of COVID.
Now we reached out to the Springfield School District. The superintendent of schools, Daniel Warwick, tells Western Mass News, fortunately, past early dismissals this week were able to be called in advance due to the timing of a heat advisory issuance for those days. Unfortunately, the heat advisory for today was made after school buses were engaged in morning pickup routes. He goes on to say the actions taken today were the best the district could provide given the circumstances. Reporting in studio, Briseida Landaverde for Western Mass News.